Hello everybody and welcome to Lush and Salty Aquariums. My name is Stefan and I ever so appreciate your support of this channel. A little something different today. I want to talk about ways you can embellish your fish room or the room where you keep an aquarium or two with other things besides fish, plants, aquariums, right? So I elected to collect some old-timey aquarium decorations and fish tanks and supplies and put them on the top shelf of my rack, which already has 2 tanks on them, which I've obviously talked about extensively. But this top rack is too high for a fish tank. But what an awesome place to display a super fun collection of stuff that, well, honestly, I never would have put this in my tank. Even as a kid, I stayed away from this kind of fakey shit, but with age and a little bit of collectability, these things are awesome. These are ceramic scuba diver bubblers, right? So the tube would attach and pump air into it, and bubbles would come out of the scuba diver's tank or his helmet. In this case, literally it would open the trunk and the trunk would open and close and blah, 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 blah. And they show a wonderful patina. These are from the 60s primarily, maybe a few from the 70s. And this fish tank is from the 30s. A lovely glass aquarium with that beautiful kind of old-time glass that actually is nowhere near as fine as the glass we use now, but it makes for a wonderful display. I put in a little bonsai tree just because I have it. Then I literally have packaging. This is from maybe when I was a kid. They would sell equipment. A filter came in this, the classic Dyna Flow. I think I had one, but the packaging is awesome with those illustrations of the tetras and guppies. And then, I've got some more of my scuba diving motif going on. Look at this badass slaying an eel. Then I've got this kind of old-time metal. That's a metal figure there, lead, painted. And my favorite in that wonderful deep sea blue, a ceramic figure. Now some of these were made in Japan. Others, and I gotta get closer, I gotta zoom, I'm on a stepladder as it is. So that is a really old lead figure there on the right, all its paint worn off. But then the Penplax, which is a company that still exists in some form or fashion today, they made so much wonderful crap for aquariums, including this like crazy diving sea dog. So it's a scuba diver plastic dog, and I mean, it's garbage, but the packaging, I mean, everything about it just screamed, I gotta have this for my collection. Now up here, this is a genuine collectible. That is a Jewel aquarium, not the Jewel nicotine controversial nicotine delivery system. Jewel was a Chicago company that manufactured aquariums in the early part of the 20th century. And this one here, that's bronze with the great Art Deco relief. That's from the 30s, late 30s. And it has a slate bottom and glass that is really thick and honestly more opaque than crystal clear. I got this tank, I think, for 50 bucks somewhere a long time ago. I've seen it on Esty or First Dibs or one of the for $5,000, and one of the commenters, and this was supported by other quote-unquote experts, said only 500 of these were made by Jewel. And so I've got one of them here, and the fact that it's a Chicago company, and the fact that I'm a fish keeper, I mean, so that is the only thing of real monetary value. All this other stuff could be had for $10 to $25 on eBay or something. not that tank. The tanks are more, but this collection is fluid. I'm just having fun with it. I found some things in my own collection. And then I went on eBay and some fun nights. You know, you can only put so many fish and plants into your so many aquariums. So what a wonderful way to augment the hobby. Now, I've already talked about how you can do it with putting hardscape on the outside of your tank to both support the aquascape as well as hide equipment. Here I have plants, driftwood, etc. There's another wonderful vintage fish bubbler that I've got. He's pretty cool, huh? And then I've got old-time fishing lures. I like fishing too. Basically, I'm all about fish. And then there's a cool lantern hanging there. So there's no reason on earth why everything you put near your aquarium doesn't accentuate your hobby. It doesn't have to be the only thing about this wonderful hobby that makes this hobby wonderful. I've got some wonderful pieces of driftwood there. There's another bubbler for an aquarium. Honestly, that looks like a lake perch to me, but it was an aquarium bubbler from the early 70s. There's some dragonstone. There's a nifty diver there that was, I found that online. A guy's friend made them in the early 80s, that diver back there, and I bought that one from him, and so on and so forth. And at the bottom, obviously, the utility, that's my wood and other pieces of unused hardscape in some neat container store holding bins. This is my brine shrimp hatchery. So I'm using all the space in my fish room, including this super fabulous wallpaper with fish on it that my wife found for me. In every way, shape, and form, this room is about me, and it's about my hobby, and it's about fish keeping. And I just wanted to share that it doesn't always have to be what we put in our aquariums that make aquarium keeping so awesome. So in this case, you don't have to keep your hands in the tank. Ciao for now.